Your spiritual upgrade is happening now. Do you ever feel like you've been walking in circles? Like you're stuck in the same patterns, the same job, the same kinds of relationships, and the same old feelings? It's that exhausting hamster wheel feeling, where you're running as fast as you can, but not getting anywhere. What if I told you that, from a spiritual perspective, the universe is offering you a powerful reset? Imagine your life is a computer that's gotten slow and bogged down with old files. What if all this intensity you're feeling is the universe hitting a hard reboot, not to crash the system, but to make it run faster and smoother than ever before? If you've felt the ground shifting beneath your feet lately, if old emotions are suddenly bubbling up, or if certain relationships and situations are hitting a breaking point, you're not going crazy. You might be feeling what spiritual communities call the effects of eclipse season. From an astrological and spiritual viewpoint, this isn't just a random chain of events. It's seen as a cosmic pattern interrupt. It's an energetic shakeup designed to wake you from your slumber and help free you from everything that's kept you feeling stuck. This period of intense energy is believed to be a rare and powerful opportunity for a major spiritual renewal, one you may not have seen coming. Section 1. The Cosmic Pattern. Interrupt. So, what exactly is this cosmic pattern interrupt? Think of your life's path like a route you've programmed into a GPS. Sometimes, you get stuck in a traffic loop of old habits and reruns, and you just can't see a way out. In many spiritual beliefs, an eclipse is like the GPS suddenly and unexpectedly rerouting you onto a clearer, faster highway. The sudden turn might feel jarring, but it's leading you somewhere better. This disruption can definitely feel like chaos. It might show up as a job or a relationship ending unexpectedly. It could be a sudden move, a revelation that changes everything, or just a powerful internal shift that has you questioning your entire life path. In many spiritual traditions, it's believed the universe uses the potent energy of an eclipse to help make adjustments in your life, speeding up what was always meant to unfold. The point isn't punishment, it's realignment. It's a course correction from a higher perspective, designed to point you back toward your true north. Historically, eclipses were often feared and seen as bad omens. Our ancestors, without the scientific understanding we have today, saw the sun or moon vanish from the sky and felt a deep, primal unease. But many modern spiritual seekers have reframed this. Instead of a dreaded ending, an eclipse is now often interpreted as a gateway. The temporary darkness is seen as a sacred pause, a moment to go inward before a powerful rebirth. Section 2. The Educational Deep Dive. What's really happening? First, let's talk about the science. Astronomically, an eclipse is a beautiful and straightforward event. A solar eclipse happens on a new moon when the moon passes between the sun and Earth, casting a shadow on us. A lunar eclipse happens on a full moon when Earth moves between the sun and moon, casting its shadow onto the moon. These alignments take place during eclipse seasons, which happen about every 6 months and last for around 34 days. Now, let's bridge this to the spiritual interpretation. Imagine the sun is the captain of your ship, your conscious mind, steering with logic and purpose. The moon is the deep, mysterious ocean below, your hidden emotions and subconscious currents. During a solar eclipse, the moon blocks the sun. Spiritually, this is seen as a moment where the ocean's currents, your subconscious, suddenly become so strong they take over the ship's direction, pulling you into waters your captain wasn't planning to navigate. During a lunar eclipse, the Earth's shadow darkens the moon, which is seen as a time when hidden emotions are brought to the surface. It's like a deep-sea volcano erupting, bringing strange and hidden things from the ocean floor bubbling up for the captain to finally see. This is why many people anecdotally report feeling such intense emotional shifts. Some in spiritual circles even joke about having eclipse season-itis, sharing experiences of disrupted sleep, vivid dreams, fatigue, or heightened anxiety. It's important to note that these are not medically recognized conditions, but they reflect a shared subjective experience. The spiritual belief is that the veil between the physical and spiritual realms gets a little thinner, making us more open to intuitive nudges from our higher self. Section 3. The Opportunity, Your Spiritual Upgrade. This brings me to the core of what I want to share with you today. All this intensity, this chaos, this emotional roller coaster, it isn't here to break you. It's here to break you free. This is the invitation for your spiritual upgrade, and it's happening right now. Think of it like a spiritual spring cleaning. Over the years, we all accumulate energetic clutter, limiting beliefs from childhood, old emotional wounds, unhealthy attachments, and patterns that just don't serve us anymore. An eclipse season is like a whirlwind that sweeps through and helps you clear it all out. It shows you exactly what needs to go. This is your chance to get an express ticket for your soul's journey. It's like you've been riding a local train that stops at every single station of your old habits and fears. This is an opportunity to switch tracks to an express line, skipping those unnecessary stops, and jumping straight to a destination that's more aligned with who you're becoming. The discomfort you feel? That's just the friction of the shift. It's the growing pains of your soul expanding beyond the tiny box of your old life. The transformations that happen during an eclipse are often seen as fated, pushing you closer to your destiny. Feeling scared around this time is completely normal. Change is unnerving, especially when it feels out of our control. But the key is to try and reframe that fear. Instead of fighting the changes, can you surrender to them? Can you trust that you're being guided, even if you can't see the full path? The power of an eclipse isn't in what it does to you, but in how you choose to respond. It simply holds up a mirror, showing you where you're out of alignment, so you can make new, empowered choices. Section 4. Practical guidance. How to work with the energy. So, how can you consciously and gracefully navigate this powerful time? You aren't just a passenger on this cosmic ride. You're a co-creator. Here are a few practical ways to work with this potent energy. First, get serious about self-care and grounding. Your body and energy field might be feeling extra sensitive right now. Prioritize rest, drink plenty of water, and eat nourishing foods. Spend time in nature, walk barefoot on the grass, or take a bath with Epsom salts. These simple acts help ground your energy and manage the intensity. In fact, many astrologers advise taking it slow and, if possible, avoiding huge, life-altering decisions right on the day of an eclipse, as the energy can feel a bit wild and unpredictable. Second, journal and reflect. Eclipses are fantastic times for introspection because they can bring unconscious feelings to the surface. Grab a journal and ask yourself some real questions. What patterns am I ready to release? What truths have I been avoiding? If fear were a non-issue, what would I do next? Writing it all down can bring so much clarity and help you process the shifts as they happen. Third, try a simple releasing ritual. Because lunar eclipses in particular are seen as powerful times for letting go, a small ritual can be incredibly meaningful. Write down everything you're ready to release: fears, habits, resentments, self-doubt. You can then safely burn the paper, visualizing that old, heavy energy dissolving into smoke and making way for something new. Fourth, surrender and trust. This might be the hardest one, but it's the most important. The energy of an eclipse season is often described as too big and fated to be controlled by sheer willpower. So, instead of trying to force a specific outcome, the invitation is to surrender. Trust that the universe is clearing a path for your highest good. Stay open and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that pop up. They're like breadcrumbs leading you forward. If this message is resonating with you, if you've been feeling this cosmic push, let me know by giving this video a like. And I'd love to create a supportive space in the comments below. Share with us. What is one pattern or belief you are ready to release during this eclipse season? Reading through everyone's experiences can be a beautiful reminder that we are all in this together. Remember, from this perspective, eclipse season is a gift. It may come wrapped in some chaotic-looking packaging, but it holds a profound opportunity for healing and growth. These celestial events are seen as a chance to help you shed your old skin and step into a more authentic, aligned, and radiant version of yourself. You are being upgraded from the inside out. Trust the process, even when it's messy. Trust your intuition, which is probably speaking to you more loudly than ever. You have all the strength and resilience you need to navigate these powerful currents of change. I'll leave you with this affirmation to carry with you. I surrender to the divine flow of my life. I release what no longer serves me with grace and courage. I am ready for my spiritual upgrade. For more guidance on navigating your spiritual journey, be sure to subscribe. I'm wishing you clarity, courage, and a deep sense of peace during this powerful time. You are exactly where you need to be.